Jelko is playing Timor Energy, and Eric is playing Ramen Up Red.
Yeah, and I think they're ready. Yeah, they're starting.
Yeah.
Eric on the play with a Soulscar Mage.
Yes.
Look at me knowing standard card names.
Good boy. Good boy.
I did my research.
And Eric chose white-bordered mountains for his Ramen Up Red deck as he attacks on the second turn and plays a post-combat Carry Zeph. Now, this card, Carry Zeph, that is one of the best cards in this matchup.
Yes, because it creates a monkey. And monkeys are awesome.
Monkeys are known to be very good at magic.
Yes. Thank you for that compliment.
You're welcome. I was hoping you'd pick up on that. But we might see Jelko here playing a Conduit of the Servant on the second turn. And if he can follow this up with... And this is the classic problem for Ramen Up Red.
There's a shock for Eric Moyer, and I think that's the play right now.
Yeah, that's definitely the play. But the nasty thing is, if you can follow it up with a Whirl of Virtuoso, or with a Long Tusk Cup, those are both really problematic threats for the Ramen Up Red deck to deal with.
I don't like this.
Oh, wow. So he chooses to just attack with the Carry Zeph and post-combat play out a Rampaging Ferocidon and not shocking the Servant of the Conduit.
Interesting, because now you're setting yourself up for your opponent having a Bristling Hydra on turn 3. And that's... You can't get that off the battlefield, right?
Not exactly, no. The thing is, it's very... it's not likely that Jelko has an untapped green source that doesn't cost him energy. So the Bristling Hydra has probably only has one activation.
Yeah, you're right.
So if Jelko needs to spend one activation, you can still attack with Carry Zeph and the Rampaging Ferocidon.
Yeah, for sure, because they have Menace anyway, right?
The
monkey has Menace.
No, the Carry Zeph has Menace, but the Rampaging Ferocidon is a 3/3. And if he wants to trade it with a Bristling Hydra, you're fine. And if he decides to spend energy to give it a +1/+1 counter so it wins combat, then you can kill it.
True. Jelko keeping up Harnessed Lightning to get rid of the pirates.
Yeah, and this is nasty for Eric, but still that's a full card, no energy to spare. And he spends even an extra energy of the Servant of the Conduit to cast it. So, and there's now a free attack for Eric.
Yeah, for 5 damage. I don't think it's going to be free. No, Harness Lighting is going to have a word to say about that.
So, Jelko has 2 Harness Lightnings here.
Right now, Eric Moyer has a copy of Lightning Strike and a copy of Shock in his hand. He's probably going to go Lightning Strike.
And a Hazoret.
Ooh, Hazoret is good.
Yeah. And
although he doesn't have a 4th mana yet.
He chooses to cast a Lightning Strike mid-combat, so the Soulscar Mage gets another prowess trigger.
Yeah, so that's 6 damage this turn.
That's 6 indeed.
It should drop Jelko down to 10 right now.
Yeah, I believe he's at 10 life. So this is really nice. If Eric can top deck a land...
Ooh, then we got ourselves a really decent threat on the board.
Yep.
And Jelko's hands, I see a Rootbound Crag. I saw a copy of Attune with Aether.
Yeah.
I see a second copy of Attune with Aether.
Long Tusk Cup. And I can't really make out the last card in hand.
I think it's another land, but I'm not quite sure.
So here we see...
Oh, I think he has a Glory Bringer in his hand as well.
It was a Bristling... Oh yeah, the last card in hand was a Bristling Hydra at least. So here's a Bristling Hydra with 5 energy.
No land for Eric.
And that's too bad, because that means he's probably not doing very much this turn. Did he draw a second copy of Hazoret? Because that will be a shame.
Oh, I hope not. Passing the turn, ooh. And a second copy of Bristling Hydra for Jelko.
That's pretty decent for Jelko, yeah.
Well, Timor Energy is very favored in this match, right?
Timor Energy is the favorite deck in this matchup. And it really depends on the explosiveness of the Ramen Up Red deck, and if Timor Energy can manage to get either a Long Tusk Cup on turn 2 with an activation, or a Whirl of Virtuoso quick into play.
By the way, what do you think is worse right now? Eric Moyer's white-bordered Revised Mountains, or Jelko's white-bordered 8th edition lands? Because I know you don't like any of those, but what do you think is worse?
This is pick your poison kind of deal. Putting me on the spot right here. Okay, so if no, I can't.
You have to choose.
can't.
I'm gonna make you choose.
If you would be so ignorant to go for a white-bordered basic, if you're saying, okay, I'm no, okay. If you're going for white-bordered basics, you might as well go for the ugliest possible, and those are the 8th editions.
Fair.
So
They're in my draft set. Those are the lands I use for drafting.
you don't like drafting?
Oh, I love drafting.
Oh, okay.
But I play them because of people like you who get so upset about these lands.
Getting an edge everywhere you can. Well, Eric just committing another Soulscar Mage to the board. Still no land for a Hazoret to deploy as Jelko builds up his board state. And here we might see the Glory.
I think we're seeing Glory Bringer.
Wow,
right
this
now.
is the game day full art Glory Bringer. I like his deck. Yeah, and there we go. Exerting.
I think Eric Moyer is about. I think America's about to say, I don't want to play this game anymore. Let's play another one instead. I'm done with this game.
Yeah, and there we see an Exert. On the Glory
Ooh,
Bringer.
he didn't punch them out. He blacked out the other options on the Exert card. Used the full card.
Excuse me.
You did. You did.
You are very welcome.
I like it. These are, of course, the tokens provided by the coverage team.
Of course.
And by in this case, I mean by you.
Okay, so here we go with Soulscar Mage, jump blocking, stemming the bleeding, but yeah, this is...
Can you see the writing on the wall?
And he activates his unblocked Bristling Hydra.
Yeah. Come on, Eric, just say
Just
it. Eric, just admit it. You don't want to play this game anymore. You're done with this game. This game isn't fun.
Well, he's going to try to Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike something down, I believe. Invigorated Rampage. Now, this is a nice spicy tech that Remnant Red has brought in for the Timur matchup.
I like that. Now it has 6 power right now, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets +4, +0, and trample. Well, trample on blocking duty is not that great, but it will trade with the Bristling Hydra since Jelko stepped out.
Let me. This was not a lethal attack, was it?
No.
From Jelko. So he didn't need to block.
Yes, he did. Because then it would have been he had.
Exactly 15. Yeah,
exactly 15.
Because otherwise, if you
Bristling
could
Hydra triggers.
triple Hazoret in his hand. Oh.
Yeah, well, and that's the downside of playing such a powerful legendary creature in a 4-off in such a list. So
well, even if he only drew one of them, he still wouldn't be able to cast them because it also costs 4 mana. I know that now. I learned Standard.
Yeah, and you have to have you can have only 1 card in hand for it to be able to attack or block. So. Yeah, there were some unfortunate draws from Eric's side of the table.
Although things were looking pretty bad for him, even if he was able to cast his spells.
He had 1 critical turn where he could draw a mountain, commit Hazoret after the double Harness Lightning turn. If he then drew a mountain, slam Hazoret, attack, he would have been in a great position, dropping Jelko down to 5.
I'm gonna dock some more points from Eric Moyer's list. Because he's not just playing white-bordered mountains, he's also playing a mix of mountains.
Well, that's just...
He's playing white-bordered mountains, and there's some full art Battle for Zendikar mountains amongst them. I'm going back to liking Jelko's list more.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. We're going to have a stern talk after this game. But Eric, down a game versus Jelko.
Let's look at sideboards.
He has 2 Piana Lars, 2 Sand Stranglers, 2 Chandra Torch of Defiance, 2 Glory Bringers, 2 Abrades, 2 Aethersphere Harvesters, a Magma Spray, a Rampaging Ferocidon, and his Scavenger Grounds. So, any thoughts on...
Well, this is where I pretend to know how to sideboard in Standard.
Well, let's have a try, and I'll say if you're correct or not.
Okay. I'm thinking.
I'll start you off with an easy one. He is going to bring in that Rampaging Ferocidon.
Yeah, I can imagine, because mana seems good, and Word of Devotion making you lose 1 life for every token you make. Yeah. Pretty decent. I kind of like Chandra, but I'm probably wrong.
Chandra on the draw is very bad. Chandra on the play, I've heard, is very good.
I'm not sure about the main, but I would think a Braid is good on the play because Long Toss Cup cannot become a 4/4 on turn 2.
Yeah. The problem is that I think Eric Moyer is definitely bringing in that Rampaging Ferocidon. He did see a Timur version, not a Sultai version, so there's no reason to bring in any more graveyard hate. You you are probably going to shave on cards like Ancrop Crasher. But since Eric was playing Rampaging Ferocidon in the main deck, I'm not sure if he has Ancrop Crashers as well in the main deck, because they usually bring in a mix of those cards. So since he's on the play, I think I like Chandra. I think I like Glory Bringer as well, just to go a little bit more over the top.
Yeah.
You don't want to really make your deck that top heavy, because
Yeah,
the
of
Team
course.
Energy deck.
And you're not that high. You don't have a high land count, do you? You're not that high on land.
Well, the Remnant Red deck, because it plays so many deserts, it actually just plays 24 lands.
Right.
So,
But still, you're not the late game deck here. Yoko is playing the late game deck.
Exactly. So you want to bring in a few cards that go over the top, but you don't want to really up your mana count that much. So let's have a look at Yelko on 3 Chandra's Defeat, 1 Confiscation Coup, 2 Deathcourt Scavengers, 3 Negates, 2 Nissas, 1 Slice in Twain, 1 Spell Pierce, 1 Supreme Will, and 1 Vizier of Many Faces.
Okay, now I know what Chandra's Defeat does. I'm pretty sure he's bringing that in.
Yeah.
I mean, it kills any creature in Eric Moyer's deck except for Hazoret.
Exactly.
And it would if it wasn't indestructible.
Yeah. So,
Deathcourt Scavenger gains life.
yeah.
I mean, Eric Moyer is not playing a graveyard-based deck, but I still like it. Oh wait, no, the 2 mana.
Yeah, the Earthshaker Canvas.
Earthshaker Canvas. So yeah,
Yeah.
I like Deathcourt Scavenger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how many counter spells Yoko has in the main, but I kind of like 1 or 2 counter spells. Like
Yeah.
I like a Spell Pierce or a Negate. Not all of it, but I like some.
All right. Well, this particular list of Remnant Red from Eric Moyer, it's pretty much stock, except I was going to check if he had Rampaging Ferocidons or Ancrop Crashers in his deck. He has 2 Rampaging Ferocidons, no Ancrop Crashers.
Oh,
And that's interesting because he's playing 4 Rigging Runner. A Rigging Runner is a card that was very likely to get incorporated in the Remnant Red deck once Shadows of Innistrad rotated out, because you lost the Village Messenger and you lost the Falcon Wrath Gorger, both 1-drops that were very good, but Ixalan brought in another 1-drop, a 1-mana 1/1 first strike that enters the battlefield with an extra +1/+1 counter if you have raid, so if you have attacked this turn.
So turn 1 Soulscar Mage, turn 2 shock your blocker,
Rigging Runner,
play
first
Rigging
striker,
Runner, 4 power.
which is very nice in combination with the Invigorated Rampage he's playing main deck.
Ooh, yes.
So that's a real nice deck Eric Moyer's got here for the Timur matchup.
In the meantime, Yoko has mulligan to 6. Oh, and that's a fast. He just flipped him on the table.
And that's a Rigging Runner.
Yeah.
So we see Yelko indeed on a mulligan to 6, crying to the bottom and casting an attune with Aether on the first turn.
And I saw a copy of Bristling Hider in his hand. At least that's one of the cards I saw.
Yeah, and this is dangerous if Yelko can manage to get down a turn 2 Longtusk Cup without using energy for mana, and already having 2 mana from the attune with Aether, and that's a dangerous start.
That's why you want to have an Abrade in Eric's position. You want an Abrade or a Lightning Strike there to deal with Cup, because Cup is one of your biggest problems.
And no turn 2 threat from Eric, so I hope he's
I see a Lightning Strike in
that
his hand.
Lightning Strike in his hand, indeed. And there's a Harnessed Lightning.
Yeah, no
also
reason for
in hand.
Yoko to play anything here. He has to Harness Lightning.
Yep.
End of turn, nope,
Which
no play.
nets you 2 mana if you use it. And this is really nice from Yelko's side of the table, because Eric just untaps and didn't do anything for the turn.
Yeah. And now there's a Rampaging Ferocidon.
That's going to catch in a braid.
It is. This player's playing at a very nice pace. I think he drew a Whirler Virtuoso. That's good, right?
That's a pretty good card.
Yep,
You
there
might
we
even
go.
say one of the best cards in this matchup,
Yeah.
especially after you kill a Rampaging Ferocidon.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it's going to be a quick match. I think, there's a second Ferocidon. I might make a token in response.
He might.
He might not just not bother.
He has a second copy of Harnessed Lightning, so
It's not like Eric is going to attack this turn.
no. Just keep your energy. It's
You're right.
It's a very important resource for the deck.
Yeah.
And he drew another copy of a Braid, or
That's a Glory Bringer
Glory
promo.
Bringer, yeah.
Lightning
So,
Strike.
There we go. Oh wow. Okay, so now he has 2 top tokens to make with.
So this match is over, right?
Well, this is.
Yoko is on 18.
I've seen Remnant Red decks win from crazy positions. I mean, 2 removal spells and a Hazoret goes a long way.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, looking at the board state right now in Eric Moyer's hand,
A third copy of Rampaging Ferocodon.
a third Ferocodon. Okay, fair enough.
And now Glorybringer is going to say no to that card. Let's bring some glory.
Yeah, and now it's...
Can I say it's over yet?
Now you can say it's pretty much over, yeah.
Oh, Yelko drops down to 17 now.
He did. Exerting on the Rampaging Ferocodon, attacking for 4 in the skies. Yeah, there's not much that Eric... A sequence of cards that Eric can draw.
Draws
to
another
get him
copy
out
of
of this.
the Rigger.
I mean, if Yelko plays no cards for the rest of this game, that Word of Virtuoso and Glorybringer together make sure that he just can't come back.
You know what's a
come back
shame?
from it.
But what I don't like about Wicked Runner,
Well,
I know it's a Goblin Pirate, it makes sense, but it should have also been a Rigger, with Unstable being released with the Rigger tribe. Gives Team Floggerboss some love.
yeah, he needs some...
I opened one last
some
night in the
riggers.
draft, it was awesome.
well, that's a shame, because that means that you didn't open a land. Oh, I'm sorry, an iPhone lock screen.
An iPhone lock screen, yes. Okay, there we go. A Bracer Virtuoso, but I'm gonna make 2 tokens.
Yeah.
Have fun beating this.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take 1.
Yeah.
No,
just the one is fine.
he's not gonna go for the I don't give a damn double block.
There's a rigging runner with the raid counter this time, so that's a 2/2 first striker.
Rootbound Crag the draw for Yelko.
And actually, I'm pretty surprised that Eric kept in the rigging runners. I know they're good versus the top tokens. You can still attack through them, just like you just saw.
Yeah.
But it's also a really bad top deck.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd rather draw some Chandras or some Glorybringers in this.
Okay.
In this
Eric
game.
draws a Lightning Strike. He can drop Yelko into 13.
Wow,
Will this be enough?
getting there. No, I don't.
He has
really
2 copies of Lightning Strike. Yelko is at a virtual 10.
Yeah.
Again, I'm thinking Eric's mind here is, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah.
Can we restart the match?
And
Switch decks?
I like, yeah. I still like the matchup though between Eric Moyer and Yelko, because Eric played Infect in Modern and Yelko played Grixis Death Shadow in Modern. So this is really I'm the aggro player and I'm the mid-range player, and even if they faced off in the modern portion of this tournament, they would have played the same kind of decks.
Yelko, wary of the +4/+0 card, choosing not to block the Rigging Runner with his Blissing Hydra.
No?
Good call, I think.
Yeah. Well, you
I mean, there's only a few ways you can still lose this game being Yelko, and I think that's one of them.
Yeah, of course. That is very much true. Yeah, and there's a Glorybringer back untapped.
Yeah, so it's gonna take down another Rigging Runner, I assume.
And Yelko is presenting a 2-turn clock as it stands right now, so I don't even think that he'll exert it. Confiscation Coup, a 2/2 first striker. Gain 3 energy in the process,
which is also decent for Blissing Hydra.
For double Blissing Hydra activation. Yeah, then I can see him attacking with pretty much everything.
Yeah, swing with the team. I mean,
yeah, leaving back the Blissing Hydra. Okay.
I would have attacked with Blissing Hydra because that's a creature he has to block.
True.
Although again, I think he's still scared of the +4/+0.
Yeah, there's no real. Yeah, well, you've got lethal on board for the next turn, and there's not much that Eric can do. But lightning strike your face.
You'll go down to 11. Send the message. You do it.
In the hope that you draw yourself out of this.
Draws another mountain with different art from all the other mountains he's played so far. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
It's the same.
Still though.
Yeah, and here we see untap from Yelko attacking with pretty much everything here. We might see an attack from Yoko's side of the board and a handshake from Eric's side. Unless he can chain together some really interesting stuff with 4 mana and instant speed.
Yeah, kill one of your blockers.
With only 1 blocker.
Yeah. So
this is 6 power in flying already and 2 more ground attackers.
Lightning strike your top tier token? You know what? Manamorphose Fog.
Yeah. What the fog?
Abrade my own creature.
And that is why Confiscation Coup is so nice. This is always a 2-for-1.
Lightning strike your top tier. Chump block Bristling Hydra. Still lose the game.
Yeah.
Why didn't the Servant of the Conduit attack? Oh, okay, Magma Spray, sure.
Magma Spray. He should have blocked first, but
still have all these.
Yeah, this is...
okay, this was a quick and decisive...
yeah. So let's bring it back to the booth for just a second over here. Welcome back. My name is Bas, this is Rens, and that was a pretty fast and decisive game. Timur Energy versus Ramana Brad.
Yeah, but we're going straight to a backup match.
Yeah, Timur did what Timur can do, and we have our backup feature match still at the ready for you, and that is Mark Hoogstraten versus Pascal Werkman. And I know that Pascal is playing Timur Energy, and Mark Hoogstraten is playing 4-color Energy.
Yes, and we are already in a match, and we see Nissa, Steward of Elements on the battlefield with 5 counters. I love that card. It's cool.
It's a sweet one.
Yeah.
It's a sweet one.
I mean, remember 2 editions ago when Alex Rau, who had on camera playing Cruttering Ironworks earlier today, played that card in his Legacy deck?
Oh, yeah! Yeah, we were actually in this location.
In this very room.
Yeah. That's a really, really nice one.
Yeah.
And it's a nice sideboard card that Timur decks brought in for the mirror match. Just a value card in the form of a Planeswalker that they can't really deal with. So let's see if we can put up that Nissa on screen as he casts an attune with Aether also featuring Nissa. So you could say Mark's playing kind of a Nissa themed deck here. Nissa Steward of Elements, X blue green, X loyalty, first X loyalty Planeswalker, plus a 2 for a Scry 2 and a 0 for just revealing the top card and put it into play if it has converted mana cost.
And as it behooves, the -6 is a kill you.
And the -6 is a well. The unfortunate thing is the elementals they become only elements until end of turn. And that's what really bugs me for Planeswalker Ultimate. But
I agree. But take 10 in the 10 in the air.
Yeah, take 10 in the air is still.
We have our life totals. Other players are at 20 life apparently.
So then we have a Rogue Refiner enter the battlefield, gain 2 energy and draw a card.
I think it's an Essence Scatter that he drew.
I couldn't really make that out, but a Braid catches the Rogue Refiner in the act.
I think Mark Hoogstraten's hand right now is Essence Scatter, Rogue Refiner, and a Braid.
Alright. And now we see Glorybringer hastily ticking down Nissa for 4 life points.
Bringing the glory.
Always bringing glory.
Attune with Aether to draw for Mark.
I believe that's a Scarab God that I see in Mark's hand.
Oh, that could,
I don't believe he... Oh, he does.
Well, he drew a 2 and Aether, so he's going to get black mana.
Yeah, he has a basic swamp in play. So that's a real nice threat to commit to the board.
These lands, do we approve? These basics?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
On theme, I mean...
well, sort of. Zendikar rotated out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slightly off theme, but I'll accept it.
I was looking at the mountain that he just
up. Mark is playing Amonkhet basics and Pascal is playing Zendikar basics.
Not all, because I recognize and know a Bradley Island, and that's from Battle for Zendikar. So
fair enough.
Also mismatching basics, but the swamp and the mountain at least are pretty much on theme.
Yeah.
So here we might see a Scarab
God. This is a good moment to put the Scarab God on the battlefield, right?
Oh yeah. Scarab God not a force to be reckoned with.
So I think Mark is looking to tie up this game.
Yeah.
This match, I mean.
Yeah. Luckily for us, because that will mean that we will get a game 3 out of this 4-color versus 3-color Timur match. And
I don't know, do you really want to see more Magic today?
No, I hate Magic.
Oh, okay. But we're gonna watch the Magic anyway.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
You know. There's a goal that we're gonna have to go for a whole Stockholm syndrome thing. You're gonna learn to love to watch Magic.
I'll.
Ooh, I think Scarab God is down and Nissa is down.
I think
Oh.
Mark is down.
Okay.
So both to the face.
Okay.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because the Scarab God is well, Nissa, he could have brought Nissa down, but the unfortunate thing is that the Scarab God is actually a 5/5.
Yeah, but if you use both
and
Glory
if you
Bringers,
exert them both, yeah, then but it still comes back at the end of turn. So
Yeah.
Mark can just recast it, and you don't have any untapped threats. So
still, I get that, but that might be preferable to this situation.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I think Pascal recognizes that he is going to lose the long game with the Scarab God from Mark's side of the table, a grip of 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Um,
Right now, Pascal is also losing the short game.
well, yeah, is he though? Because if those Glory Bringers go uncontested for another turn, then he's presenting lethal.
But Mark is representing
Into
the
attack
next turn. Mark, next turn, he's taking Pascal for 5 to 14.
Yeah.
He already has 9 power on the table and the ultimate from Nissa. So he's also representing lethal right now.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm forgetting
Pascal
the
has
ultimate from
Pascal
Nissa.
has
Yeah.
to do something.
Okay, I'm forgetting the Nissa ultimate here, so we
So
might
right
see.
now, Mark has a faster clock than
Yeah.
Pascal does.
Yeah.
And Pascal's also going. Ooh, a third old Essence
Essence
Scatter.
Scatter, yeah, of
Essence
course.
Scatter.
Wow.
That would have been game if that Vizier had resolved.
Yeah. Now he's forced to attack the Nissa.
Yeah, and I
With
think he
one of
might
them.
also be forced to kill the Rogue Refiner.
Yeah. One exerted, one not.
Yeah,
Attack your Nissa. So that goes to exile. You
and
drop down to
Marcos
8.
drops down to 8.
And please have another threat. A
Well-
long toss cup or something. No, passing the turn.
So I think Vizier of Many Faces is going to come into the battle on the battlefield from Mark. Mark's going to take it in his up. He's not. Interesting.
He's simply going to draw a card.
Oh, he has double Whirler Virtuoso now.
But but still, I would like to take the Vizier of Many Faces
Yeah.
out of Pascal's graveyard. Doesn't mean you don't draw. I mean, you're not. You can do it in your main phase as well, or
True.
but you cannot do it in response to the Vizier of Many Faces activation cost.
Yeah.
So he should be wary of that. So dropping Pascal down to 9 with this Scarab God attack. Yeah, just so many cards in hand. And he's going for the double Whirler Virtuoso play, I believe.
Yeah, well, you have 12 something, 13 energy.
Yeah, you're nowhere
super
near
safe.
that. So, yeah, and here we go. Second copy of Whirler Virtuoso, representing, that's 4/5 top the tokens.
Yeah.
So perfectly fine. Rogue Refiner and a Harness Lightning still in hand, or an Abrade.
He's got drawing for the turn.
Yeah, that's an Abrade still in hand.
I don't think
for
there's a
Mark.
card that can save Pascal right now. There's no creatures can block this turn kind of shenanigans. And
There are, but they usually don't play them.
yeah, of course. I was talking about realistic cards,
Yeah.
and that's not a realistic card.
So I believe this game will go
Oh.
to Mark.
That Essence Scatter was a clutch
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Because he would have lost the game right there
You-
if he
you-
didn't have
yeah.
Essence Scatter.
You see that Pascal worked his way up to the Glory Bringer attack plus Vizier of Many Faces for lethal,
Yeah.
and got punished. I mean, just like you said, he could have exerted both, kill the Nissa, kill the Scarab God, and try to create a board state from that position. But yeah,
So I still think, I think Pascal's idea was correct.
yes,
Because as you said, I don't think the long game was his route to victory here.
no,
But Mark simply had it. He
Yeah.
had it.
sometimes they just have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets the option to.
He can
Flashback
copy
to
Whirler
Vizier.
Virtuoso, right?
He can copy a word. He can copy anything. So he can also copy a Scarab God if he
Yeah.
pleases to. But he doesn't have any black mana right now. So
Well, and I don't think he's gonna have. Well, he can of course. Every Tamer energy list can make black mana at some point with Aether Hub,
with
of course,
Aether Up, yeah.
and with Servant of the Conduit. But
Yes.
yeah, none of those cards are on the battlefield right now for him. But I think he has to copy Whirler Virtuoso. Whirler Virtuoso? Nope, he's going for,
He's going for a Glory Bringer.
and he's gonna exert both, killing definitely killing both Virtuosos, which will allow Mark to resurrect one of the Virtuosos with the Scarab God.
Yep. So there we have some top the tokens.
Make 4 of them.
Some more top the tokens.
Well, if he
Making
okay, it
5
was like
of them,
if
yeah.
you're making 5, you have to pay the cost for 5. I think Pascal was just dead.
Yeah.
Because if you upkeep return a creature, you get 1 life loss from the zombie, and you have 8 power on the battlefield.
Plus 3 tokens.
Yeah.
So indeed, if Mark chooses to upkeep, activate Scarab God.
Yeah, and Mark knows the deck well enough to do that, I assume. Yes, he does. Still unsure. You should go for it, Marcus. Even Magma Spray will only buy Pascal a turn. It won't save him.
Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Virtuoso. You lose a life. I gain some energy. I'd like to scry 1, please. And you are all tapped out, and for just a single green or red mana, there's nothing you can do here.
Magma Spray will buy him a turn, but that's it.
Yeah. Only 1 Glorybringer going to untap, so unless he draws a 4th copy of Glorybringer.
Mark gonna go for the BM. I have lethal. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna resolve all my effects for no reason.
Well, just like you said, not for no reason.
But you can do it after combat. In fact, no. If you do it after combat. You scry after combat, so you know.
I want to look at your options.
No, I disagree. You have lethal right now. You go for it, and then if something happens, you know what you need.
Yeah. Okay. And there we see the attack for exactly 8 by 3 top the tokens and the Scarab God, not just a Scarab God.
Oh no, the Scarab God, and that card,
Scarab God.
Nissa and the Scarab God teaming up, doing a very good job at teaming up this game.
Teamer up
Is
game.
Is it a flavor fill? Nissa and the Scarab God working together, hand in hand, harmony.
A little bit. Well, we are going to
very nicely played by Mark. He knew what he had to do to win that game, and he executed it well. Yeah.
Yes, and just like we discussed that attack with the 2 Glorybringers from Pascal, I think if you were in his position with the knowledge of his own hand,
I think it was the right call.
It was the right line of play. It just didn't work out for him.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at the sideboards for these guys, because they're 1 versus 1. So we're going to get a game 3 in this Timur versus 4-color energy match. So Pascal has 1 Abrade, 1 Appetite of the Unnatural, 2 Chandra's Defeats, 1 Chandra Torch of Defiance, 1 Confiscation Coup, a Death Guard Scavenger, an Essence Scatter, and a Vizier of Many Faces. Now, we did see that Vizier of Many Faces.
Yes, I think it's great in this match. Confiscation Coup as well, right? That's also an amazing card.
Yeah, if you can steal...
I want to take your Scarab God.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Essence Scatter, good.
Yeah, also.
I like Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
Me too. I just like a value Planeswalker
Although
package.
I prefer Mark's value Planeswalker.
Me too, because Mark is playing 4-color energy, which means he has 2 Appetite of the Unnatural, 2 Cartouche of Ambition. Not for this matchup,
no.
A really nice sideboard card.
That's a cool card, yeah.
1 Chandra's Defeat, 2 Death Guard Scavenger, 2 Duress, 4 Negates, 1 Nissa Steward of Elements, which came in, and also a Vizier of Many Faces. But Mark is playing the Scarab God and Vraska Relic Seeker in his main deck.
And clearly focused on the mirror as well, with the Essence Scatter clearly being in his main and not in his side.
Yeah, exactly. So that's an interesting note that he's playing Essence Scatters in the main.
Yeah. Which is probably for this matchup, right? Well, it worked. I mean, in standard, you're gonna have to win a game through playing creatures, most likely, unless you're playing the white-blue approach deck. But
and the funny thing is that Essence Scatter play, it was the only copy of Essence Scatter in his 75.
Well, but he had it when he needed it.
He had it when he needed it, and he is also playing a Vraska and 2 Scarab God. So that's really nice. So adding Nissa Steward of Elements to that package is just.
So I would say
great.
Mark, especially post board, but I even think pre board is pretty favored.
Yeah,
he has the stronger payoff end of top end cards, right?
The 4-color energy is the bigger deck. I mean, Vraska is
so
the
good,
end boss.
so good.
That card is just insane. But the 4-color energy has really crappy mana. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
you really stumble in the first few turns, and that's why the 4-color energy deck is less favored against something like Ramonette Red.
Yeah.
But this deck was built for this mirror match.
Yeah.
And it's if you know how to sequence your lands, if you know how to resolve your mulligans to be able to cast your spells, then I think the 4-color energy deck is really good. And yeah, as we can see, I mean, those planeswalkers really taking over the game.
Yeah, that Nissa, well, it's smooth. It managed to smooth out Mark's draw so well. And it was threatening lethal quite a few turns in a row.
Yeah.
Like Pascal had to attack it.
Yeah, it was forced to attack the Nissa to prevent lethal from it. So
and
that's also.
I saw at least 2 of Pascal's attacks go to Nissa because they had to go to Nissa. 2 attacks for 4, and Mark was at 8. So if he was able to attack Mark, he would have won the game.
That's just gaining life.
So that's Nissa doing a lot of work there.
Yep, indeed.
+2 is a lot.
Yeah, it is. And here we see the best opener for, well, not the best, but one of the best openers.
It's preferable. You want to open with
Pascal.
a tune, right?
You want to open with a tune, preferably of a Botanical Sanctum.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
But this is also good.
Yeah.
A tune with Aether. And I know this is kind of an inside joke on our team, but every time a person plays a tune, we say Gesundheit. Because they always go first a tune, and you say bless you.
I get it, yeah. Long Toss Cup, the play for Pascal with 2 energy.
Wow, okay, so that is really nice, but a Servant of the Conduit for Mark.
Yeah.
So Pascal is probably going to attack that little kitty cat into the Servant of the Conduit.
Oh yeah.
And servants are really afraid of cats.
Yeah, pretend you're offering the trade, and it's not a trade at all.
So here we have an Aether Hub for the 3rd. Oh, and here we see
no risk.
Lightning.
You're not getting mana next turn.
Going up to 4 energy, making that bad kitty
a
that's 4/4.
That's nice.
And
that's
attacking
nice.
for 4 on the 3rd turn of the game with 2 energy in your backup.
So you have a 5/5 basically.
Yeah. So he can choose to spend a lot of energy in a Harness
There's
Lightning.
a Rogue Refiner.
And this is just a Rogue Refiner cycling for a card and presenting a chump blocker.
So we know that Pascal at least has 2 copies of Glorybringer in his hand. If he has the mana, then this game is going to be a quick one.
Yep. So
swing in for 5, get the energy back.
Yeah, and that's a really nice net energy play.
For no backup for Pascal.
Might mean Essence Scatter or Harness Lightnings though.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out.
Stay tuned and find out.
You want to counter this if you can.
Yeah, if you have the Essence Scatter. Oh, Supreme Will. That's also
that works.
Nice.
That works.
Yeah. Pay
so
4 extra.
If his hand right now is land, Glorybringer, I think we're about to see the end of this game.
Wow. Yeah.
Drew another copy of a card I don't know. no Glorybringer this turn.
Okay, so
Word of Virtuoso.
Kitty Cat takes 3. Eats the Rogue Refiner.
And I like how the kitty cat is now already has turned itself into a black enchantment from back in the day called the Abyss. Throw a creature in front of it every turn, please.
Making your opponent sacrifice a creature on every turn of the game. Well, I see a Glorybringer in hand for Mark.
Yeah.
But I don't really like it.
Yeah. If Mark plays it and Pascal finds a land, then it's game over. Rogue Refiner. I want more energy.
That's a Chandra.
Yeah, that's not going to help here.
A little bit late to the party. Yeah, that's why Chandra is a really powerful card.
Yeah.
But also, well, I mean, in this stage of the game, when your opponent has either 1 or 2 threats in play, especially a Bristling Hydra or a Long Toss Cup that doesn't get killed by it, Chandra is so easily wiped off the board. And that's why I don't really like it in the Ramonette Red deck as well. Because
fair. Understand you.
You minus it, you kill a cup, and they have a World of Virtuoso and just chip with a Thopter.
The Abyss is attacking again.
With an artifact flying body.
Taking Mark down to 10. Let's see if Pascal has a follow-up.
It would be nice if you could commit some extra...
Oh, Nissa.
Nissa for 1. So, +2. Scry 2. I don't think he's going to check if there's anything with Converted Medicals 1 on top of
Interesting. Why for 1?
If he has another land to play, he would like to keep Harness Lightning up.
If he had a land, he would have played it and cast his Glorybringer and won the game this turn.
Fair enough. Maybe he still has a magma. No, I don't know. I can't think of the reason.
Okay.
But he probably does have a reason.
I'm sure he does. I don't know what it is, but I'm not super familiar with Standard.
Scries both to the bottom.
Yeah, so I don't think they were lands. Or maybe he at least wants to represent Magma Spray. Rogue Refiner again, the number 3 for Mark.
Probably going to get sacrificed to the Abyss.
Harness Lightning. Oh, is Harness Lightning... I think Harness Lightning can go big enough now to kill...
Yeah. Yeah, that's 6 and 9, so yeah.
Isn't he spending way too few energy to kill it right now?
No, you spend energy as it resolves.
Oh, okay. Oh, he spent 1 to cast it?
Yeah.
And now... Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I missed that. I was like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, spending 1 to cast it
Yeah, because he had an 8 or
threw you
yeah.
off there. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if you can draw a land. If you draw a land, you're good. That's a land, but it enters play tapped. It's sheltered ticket.
Yeah. So scry 2.
Again, the player with the Nissa in play has the upper hand.
Alright, so let's see if there's anything he likes on top. I see a Botanical Sanctum, yeah.
There's 2 lands. He doesn't. He found his 5th land. He's okay.
Yeah, he's already playing this
Yeah.
shoulder ticket tapped, so...
Swing for 1 with the Topter.
So back to Mark. And this, I mean, Pascal will be likely to resolve a Glorybringer, but I'm not saying Mark is out of this game just yet.
I don't know.
I would not attack with this one. I would block. Because if you attack, and he's going to attack, wow,
Interesting. Killing Nissa.
he's going to attack Nissa. So, there goes Nissa, but now this means that Pascal can resolve a Glorybringer and attack for 8. That's a lot.
It's
That's marked down to 1. So, the fortunate thing is that the Glorybringer can't be killed by a Glorybringer. But the unfortunate thing is that... was that an attack for 7? Did I miscount? Oh yeah, Whirl of Virtuoso is only 2 power.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, he's on 2. So, Pascal doesn't have the energy to create a second Topter. So, Glorybringer's trading here is fine.
How are Glorybringers trading?
If they attack.
Oh, yeah, okay. If attacking
So
blocking, yeah,
I don't believe Marcus is going to attack with his Glorybringer this turn, so I assume it's going to block the Glorybringer of Pascal. But Pascal has a second copy of Glorybringer in hand, so unless Mark can find a way
Mark
to deal
has
with
a
that as
Whirl
well.
Virtuoso, so he can make a 1/1 blocker.
Oh, that's a Rogue Refiner.
He also has a Whirl Virtuoso.
Oh, in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. And he's going to cast Chandra, it seems, and
Tapping
then,
out of red.
yeah, probably has.
Probably making red mana with Chandra. You kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, making
Yeah.
2 mana, casting Whirl of Virtuoso. So 3 energy back.
1 mana left in his pool. Can't do anything with that. I wonder... Wait, Chandra makes 2 red mana, right? Not 1?
Yes, it does.
Why did he tap the forest as well? He just paid 4 mana for his Whirl of Virtuoso.
Yes, he did.
And he's attacking.
And he's attacking.
Oh, so now he's dead.
Exerting.
Now second Glorybringer
A
kills
second
him.
Glorybringer kills him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there we
we
see
go.
the handshake. Alright. So
Interesting that he would choose to attack there. I know he has to close the game if he has a chance
Yeah.
of winning. I know that, but would have waited a turn.
yeah, me too. I think I would